No, just like you know what I'm saying. If you keep telling your child, hey, don't do that, what's gonna happen eventually? You gonna tap that hand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord did to us. It just seemed like it's happening forever. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like, you know, because the time that we're living in, this ain't really no time, man. The Bible say a day to the Lord is like 1,000 years to us, man. One day. So we think, oh, we catch a hell, we're gonna be like this forever. Really, there ain't no time, man. We really haven't been punished enough as a nation of people. This, you got something?
Yeah, I got something. Yeah, this is Genesis 35:10. He said, the Most High said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall be called any more Jacob, but Israel.
Right, he said, thy name is Jacob. Thy name should not be called Jacob anymore. It should be called Israel. Read.
But, I mean, be that name, and he called his name Israel. And the power said unto him, I am God, I am the power almighty. Be fruitful and multiply, a nation and a company of nations. He said, and the power said unto him, I am the power of almighty.
That's scripture.
Oh, the whole thing?
All right,
verse 10.
Just start from that last
Verse 10. All right, and the power said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel.
But Israel, going back to the Hebrew, is Yasharallah, which means he prince of God. Well, you know what I'm saying? He prince of God.
No, this is the one I wanted.
You want the one to 46.
This is Genesis 32:28.
Okay.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as the prince hast thou power with God and with man, and has prevailed. So it tell you the meaning of his name, the meaning of the word Israel, you know, because the prince has power with the Most High, all right? Because Israel is the next ruler upon the earth. Once America is destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, our society, our rulership is going to be set up, all right?
Yep.
We are the next rulers on the earth.
Yep. We're actually we are gods, man.
Yeah, well, get that in Psalms.
He got it now.
We are gods, man. We just right now in this physical body, man. We're in this chains of darkness, man. This body is a punishment to us. No, because way back in the ancient world, man, we were great men of stature, man. You know, our people used to wrestle lions and bears, man. Jump over walls 30 feet high. You know, David could bend a bow of iron with his bare hands, man. That's how strong we was, man. But the Lord took the power away from us. But it's still some men amongst us that's great men. You know.
And just to show you our power, because even though we are in our weaker form, we're still more dominant than them. So imagine when the Spirit of the Lord get back upon us, man.
Yeah, precept. This is Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods,
Right.
and all of you are children of the Most High.
And all of you are children of the Most High. I said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Who was he talking about? He's talking to the children of Israel. Go ahead.
But ye shall die like men.
See, right now, we down like men. Israel fell away. All right, like the brother was talking about. In the ancient world, we were great men. Matter of fact, the scripture called us mighty men. So our scripture said, "Ye shall die like men." Go ahead.
And fall like one of the princes.
Yeah, fall like one of the princes, man. And we did. That's why we in so-called America right now. Read.
Arise, O God, judge the earth.
That's it right there, brother. You had something much?
Yeah, I got something else, brother.
Get Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
What was that woman, Zechariah? mean, no. The second right.
Yeah, Zechariah. You got it?
7 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 7:6.
I got one like this too, you guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Zechariah 12.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. He said, For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, and thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Special. That means basically he's chose one people to be a special people unto him, man. He didn't choose the whole world, man. And everything we do, something is more important than another thing, you know? You know, like
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
see, so that's a separation.
Right.
He said, I've chosen you above all the people that are on the face of the earth, man. Showing you that God has one chosen people. That not everybody can be his child. Not everybody is a child of the Lord. Because that's what they teach in the church. They say, well, if anybody can be saved and delivered. No, it's not anybody, man. This thing is for Israel. There's a chosen line of people, a chosen group.
All right. Hold on. I'll say it some more. He said, the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because you would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Yep. And he's about to redeem us again. Out of America. Out of the land of the north country. As it says in Jeremiah the 6th chapter. Go ahead, man.
Zechariah 12, verse 8. In that day the Lord shall defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God.
So the scriptures say, he that is feeble among them, any man that be sick, that have ailments in his body, and any man that, you know what I'm saying, any man in his truth of his elect, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's down in his spirit, man, the Lord gonna raise him up, man. The Lord gonna raise him up, and he gonna be a mighty man in the earth. Go ahead, man.
As the angel of the Lord before them.
You say you're gonna be as the angel of the Lord before them, man. So we're gonna have the same power that the angels have. We're gonna have that power. Lord willing, in that day we be those men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it tell you when the Lord lift the curses off us, it say one man shall chase 1,000. Now tell me, as high as one man go chase 1,000. That mean that one man is gonna have them spiritual powers, man. They ain't gonna be able to deal with us.
You trying to get by?
You listening?
Some more to that?
And it shall come to pass that in that day I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
See, and that's everybody. Everybody that's not on this side, man, came against us. At one point in time or another, everybody on this side that's not on this side came against us. All the other nations. Notice how a black or Latino or Native American live in ghettos all of their life, but a Chinese man can come over here and open up a restaurant like that, man, and prosper over us, man. Notice how Arabs can come over here and open up a gas station, no problem, and prosper over us.
Yeah, in your neighborhood. Right. You've been living in your neighborhood all your life, and an Arab move in it, all right, or some Chinese or Korean man, and he open up shop and he make money. Hell, you be one of his customers, faithfully, every day. Whether you going to go get a Swisher or a bottle of juice, which that goes back to the curses in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
Yep.
See?
And the only man in Israel, the only nation in Israel that could pretty much do that is Issachar, man, the so-called Mexicans. Why? Because they're the hardest working nation of men in the earth, man.
Yeah, and that's that blessing.
That's that blessing.
According to Genesis 49th chapter. But they still oppressed too.
Yep. But they come and set up shop too, man. You know?
They gotta work 10 times harder.
Yeah, they gotta work 10 times harder, man. Just like that restaurant down there on 49th, man, that was owned by Issachar. Nice restaurant, good food. What happened? It got closed down. Nice, clean restaurant, man. You know what I'm saying? No flies, no nothing in there, man. The table's always clean, the chairs wiped off. You know, it always smelled good in there. What happened? They got closed down.
Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all brothers this. You brothers know the future of America? What's the future of America? In any one of you brothers.
He said gonna get bombed.
He said what?
He said get bombed. Which is true. That's according to the scriptures.
Right.
But well, before it get bombed, what's gonna happen? Any of you brothers know?
The devil might take power.
Yeah.
Huh?
The devil might take power. Maybe.
Well, who's the devil?
I have no idea. The white man?
Yeah, you're right. You're most definitely right.
Yeah, that was on point.
You're right. He's
Who is the man? Can you get
Right, yeah, I'm gonna get it now.
Yeah, because
bring
people
the
think
boards
the
out.
devil is some shadow gliding around messing up people's lives, man. But that you know Satan does mess with you in the spiritual, but he has a physical counterpart, man. The so-called white man, who's the biggest murderer in the earth. The white man. Who I mean, he just goes and bombs everybody, man. You know?
Yeah, and the reason why I ask that, because we living in a time that, you know, all hell is about to break out, man.
Yeah.
All hell is about to break out in America. There's about to be civil war in America. It's going to be race riots in America. Oh, there's going to be a food shortage in America, you know?
Cannibalism.
Yeah, a famine. You ever know what the word famine means? Huh? Yeah, food, yeah. Yeah, famine.
Yep. Pestilence.
Hey, that's what's supposed to happen. That's part of the Bible right there. And fire comes out of the water and then sinks
No.
New York and over here.
Oh,
this whole side.
yeah, everything.
Well, no, the whole America is gonna be destroyed, man. All of America.
He was talking about wormwood. Yeah, that's what he was talking about, wormwood.
Oh, wormwood.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. He said,
Hey, get the
What
martial law
exactly
going.
is wormwood? Does anybody know?
It's an herb.
Huh?
What? The herb wormwood? In the Bible, in the scripture.
take it to the scriptures.
Yeah, the scripture.
The script.
Wormwood is basically corrosion, man.
Oh, like pestilence.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, like you see these potholes. The
Yeah.
scriptures speak of wormwood, some of these potholes, or you see America's whole infrastructure as it's falling apart. You know?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a house infested by termites?
Yeah.
That'd be the best. What happens to that house? Eventually, that house starts collapsing, or you know, the foundation of that house caves in. You know? No, you
Go
good.
ahead. Oh, you talking about the concentration camp? Oh yeah, well there you go right there.
Yeah.
FEMA camps is what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hey, brother, Hashem, get Jeremiah the 15th chapter. Start from one.
Yeah, because with the days that you just said that, those days are coming, man. Those days are coming soon. Those days could come any day. You know what I'm saying?
You can trust in what?
Any company that you can trust, like
Nah, yeah, the man before the Lord. That's who you can trust. That's why we out here. Cause see, you part of these people on this sign, so we out here. The only person gonna be able to trust, man, and have faith in the Lord.
You know, think about it. You gotta buy. You gotta buy food.
Actually, in that day, somebody found that Isaiah for me.
Yeah,
My
let me get
service.
this. I'm gonna get this here right quick.
Like in 64.
It's Jeremiah 15 and 1.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, grab that. I'm gonna answer that.
All right.
Grab that in 15.
Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people.
Right. So Moses said, Lord said, though Moses stood before me, my man cannot be towards his people. Because you see the people on that sign? The Lord is going to deliver 1/3 and 144,000 of those people, according to the book of Revelations, the 7th chapter. But 2/3 of our people, all right, the Lord is going to kill them, man. 2/3 of our people, Latinos, Negroes, they're going to die over here in America. All right, in them race wars and martial law, they're going to get put to death. Go ahead.
Wow.
In that right there, especially in that martial law, because in the hour of martial law, man, when they bring those troops over
They're
here,
gonna kill
man,
all of us?
hey, except for the elect.
Oh.
Except for the elect.
They gonna try
So your thing is to try to learn this truth, man, and hope you're part of the elect. Go ahead.
He said, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as for death to death.
Right, so the Lord says, such as the death to death, because that's what's coming to America, death. Such as from death to death, read.
And such as for the sword to the sword.
Yeah, because the sword is what today? The modern day sword is the gun, all right? Because today you don't got people using swords today. You got people using a gun. So the modern day sword today is the gun. So the Lord says, such as from what sword to sword, which is the gun, all right? But people are going to actually use the sword in that day, man.
Right.
People are going to actually use, man, it's going to be an all-out war. You're going to have bats, machetes, whatever you want them, man, because people, when people lose everything, they lose it, man. Hey, man, the economy can crash right now, man. So say if somebody got $100,000 in the bank and the economy crashed, guess what? They have nothing. That mean what? You can't go to the store and buy food. People are gonna go raid all the grocery stores, and the stores only have what? A 3-day supply of food, man. So people are gonna empty out them stores in really one day, man. In one day.
I've seen people like go to the store and get a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it actually happened this winter in Atlanta. When them storms hit, people panicked, man, and went out and bought every. Matter of fact, no, that was. No, they didn't clear the sale. No, they got caught. They got caught. Was it in Atlanta?
And guess what?
Well, I know a lot of them got caught in the store.
They're gonna
stay
stop
in the
them
store.
food trucks because it's gonna be done purposely. They're gonna stop them food trucks from coming in the inner cities, man. So guess what? People are gonna resort to what? Cannibalism.
Fine.
People are gonna be eating each other, man.
People are gonna be that hungry?
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Hey, the white man, he don't make them movies about zombies for no reason, man. Cause that shit is gonna happen, man.
You get that out the Bible.
You get it
All
out
of
the
that comes
scriptures,
out of the
man.
Bible.
Zombies are real?
Not saying as far as, but you better believe the white man could have some type of biological chemical out that he can set off.
You mean guys before
Yeah, and have people eating on each other. Matter of fact, what was that thing that came out? Bath salt.
Yeah.
When people was going around in Florida, and they was eating on each other, man.
California and China, yeah.
And that's not the only.
Yeah.
It was more than in Florida. It was a couple of them.
Yeah, it was in China. A lady got her nose ripped off in China on a train.
So yeah, that shit is gonna happen, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it really was.
Yeah, that was something the so-called white man, he probably whipped up a batch and tried it out, man, you know? Because the white man, he's known for testing shit on people. Just like on the Tuskegee Airmen, you know? He tested syphilis on them guys, man. You know? The white man is known for trying different chemicals and all types. Oh, perfect example, you can go way back then when a so-called white man came over here to the Native Americans. He gave them smallpox blankets. So he's known for that, man.
They came across the city.
Yeah, man. So he's known for doing shit like that, man. It dates back way back then, man. So there's nothing new under the sun, man.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
All right. He said, such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword.
Go ahead.
And such as for the famine to the famine.
Such as from the famine to the famine, because there's going to be a lack of food out here, man. Only people that's going to eat is the servants of the Lord, man.
Right.
And that's another thing why brothers should be getting into plants and different herbs or what different things you can eat, man. Because the stuff out here you can consume, man. There's different grasses and stuff you can consume. But people ain't gonna know that because why? They too damn dumb. They don't read, man. The white man have dumbed everybody down, man. So a nigga, he gonna have it's gonna be trees around here and shit, man. And he gonna be talking about I'm hungry, and it's gonna be a certain tree you can eat, man. And his stomach gonna be touching his back, man. Cause why? Cause they don't got enough sense or enough knowledge. That's why. Hey, can I give me Isaiah 33 and 6 real quick?
Hold on. What's that?
Say what?
Say that again?
I say, one thing about this law is how they don't have a regulation on population. They just let all these people, basically go to war with each other because there's no jobs, right? There's just too many people. It's almost like it's just it's a copyright scheme.
If you don't point out.
Put the camera on. The person, the poor man. Let's just watch them fight. Let's just watch them shoot each other up.
Yep.
See,
Really, we just set up like that, man.
Yeah, it's set up like that. You see, really, this is the Lord's plan. You know, the Lord, you familiar with the scriptures, any? You familiar with the scriptures?
Not too well.
Well, okay, don't worry about it. But listen, remember the story of Moses? Remember the story of Moses? When Moses delivered when Moses went to deliver the people?
Yeah.
And he took them to the Red Sea? The Lord said he hardened Pharaoh's heart. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Lord's program, man. The Lord he's got the white man doing all these things right now. You know what I'm saying? For our punishment. But we're going to have our vindication. You know what I'm
Also
saying?
for prophecy.
And for prophecy,
For
right.
prophecy.
Because the word has to be fulfilled. This has to be fulfilled. But we have to do our part. And what is that? Is to come out here and wake up to 1/3 of these people. You know, let you know that you're Israelite, this brother, you know what I'm saying? And we doing our part. You just got to do your section, man. Stay in your lane. And everything else is going to take its course. You know, we just out here basically letting you brothers know what's about to befall America. You know? All right, let me finish this up.
Let him grab that real quick.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy
You
times.
say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability in our times. Wisdom and knowledge are what? The scriptures, man. You gotta take this thing serious, man. Because guess what? If you don't got no wisdom, no knowledge of them scriptures, man, you done, bro. Hey, one thing you must know is the name of the Lord.
Yeah.
All right? His name is not Jesus. His name is not God. The Lord spoke Hebrew.
His name is not Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not, what you
Jesus
say?
Christo.
Yeah, Jesus Christo. Yeah, Yahweh, none of that.
Ain't none of that.
All right, the son name is YAHAWASHI and the father name is Yahawah. All right? And it tell you in Acts 2:21, them that calleth on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Yeah.
So that's one way you gonna be
What was
saved.
that name again?
Yahawah and it's Yahawah.
Jahawa.
No.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I can't. My teeth are.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't say yeah.
Why?
He can't say yeah like his teeth.
Say yeah.
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 There you go.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
That's it.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
YAHAWASHI. The son's name.
Your
son's name is YAHAWASHI.
Right.
It's the same as the father's with Shai on it.
Right.
YAHAWASHI. That's the name of it. That's who we're supposed to call on, the son. Because if you go straight to the father, it's like breaking rank. You know, the son goes to the father like it's an order. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord deals with, in order. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the camps we had a first and second in command. Then you got a brother that's a historian. You got a brother that's a cameraman. You got a brother that's a reader, because it's order. You know.
Go ahead.
And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to fear the Lord, man. All right? Part of this truth is fearing the Lord. Matter of fact, it says in Proverbs the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. You know, that's why we come out here, man, because we fear the Lord, man, and we know what the Lord is capable of doing. When you read the book of Hebrews, it says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right, you can get caught up in this, fall into the hands of the living Most High will jack you up, man. Because really, you mark now. You done heard this truth. You found out you're an Israelite. Go back into the world if you want, man. Because guess what? When the day of hour of martial law come around, man, shit start happening, man. It's right around the corner. They got the concentration camp set up, all right? You got the prophecy with Russia and all that.
Chip.
Yeah, the RFID chip.
Oh yeah, those are out.
Yeah, those are out. Matter of fact, hey, so you better believe it. When a white man, hey man, when the Lord get a white man the green light, man, to roll down, hey, it's gonna be over, man.
Yep.
The white man, he's what's his name? Well, you ever seen the movie? What's the name of that? What's the movie you watch? Purge.
Purge, yeah.
You ever seen the movie Purge when that dude came to the door? He said, "Release the beast, man."
Yeah.
Right. One of the names for the white man in the Bible is what the beast, man. They speak about the beast in the book of Revelations, man. And the Lord, he's gonna release the beast, man, which is the so-called white man. And he's gonna get busy on these so-called Negroes and Latinos, man. And his bills, matter of fact, it's in the martial law bill. What's the name of that bill? When they're talking about they're gonna confiscate everything, shut down the water, the food supply, confiscate cars. Is it Rex 84 or?
I believe so.
I think it's Rex 84 or whatever. But part of that bill, when you read down in it, it say the first place where they going in the hour of martial law is where the Negroes and Latinos live.
Yep. And then they got another bill out called Project Megiddo, where they gonna specifically target Christians, and then it said and Israelites.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna target everybody who believes in God as a potential terrorist, man. How much hypocrisy is that when on the dollar it says in God we trust? But then you're such a hypocrite that you got on the dollar that says in God we trust. But then again, they do trust in their God. They don't trust in our God.
That's right.
Like the scriptures say, we know who we worship. They worship Satan. So when you see in God we trust on the dollar bill, it's not talking about the God that we serve, the God of our Father in heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about Satan. You know, and that's why they got the Bohemian Grove, where they worship to a big owl called Molech. That's in the Bible. A lot of people don't know that. They got an owl in the Bohemian Grove. They go and sacrifice a baby, you know what I'm saying, to this owl called Molech, and then they go run around naked in the woods and pop each other in the ass, man, and commit homosexual acts, abominations.
Yeah.
You know.
Sodomite.
Yeah. Exactly. Sodomites.
Hey, that's why, man. Hey, man, don't take this truth lightly, man.
Yeah, brother. That was
because
last time?
Yeah, it's a brother.
Yeah, you came last time, right? Yeah. Okay.
Adama.
Huh?
Adama. We got Adama in the Hebrew. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
What's my name? My name's Santiago in English. What's my name in Hebrew? I mean in Spanish.
No, in Hebrew. This brother had to look it up. Yeah.
Tell him what his name is.
Adama from the ground.
From the ground.
Yeah.
I told you that
From the ground.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look up my name, Santiago.
Brother, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, brother. I had to look it up.
What does that translate to?
I have no idea.
It's
I'm
Spanish.
I'm gonna look it up
It's
right
Spanish.
now.
Go ahead.
There you
Show me.
go.
I
It's
finished reading
Spanish.
that.
Go ahead. Oh, me?
Yeah.
I thought you was coming up.
All right, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as for captivity to captivity.
Now, the scripture says such as from what? Captivity to captivity, man. Because why? You're going to have people going into concentration camps. All right, now give me Zechariah the 13th chapter. All right, you're going to have people going into concentration camps, man. And they're going to be torturing people. Hey, like the elders brought out, they're going to be doing most of the chipping in the concentration camps, man. So if you got kids, man, hey, they might chip your kid, man. They might chip your mama, your daddy, your auntie, if they don't kill them first. All right?
You know what I'm saying? One,
Hey.